Hello, YouTube. In today's video, we are back finally with Explore With Us. Ewu. It's been, dude, it actually has been a while. I've been watching a lot of Dire Trip lately. So yeah, I'm really happy to be back. Teen kills stepdad for uncovering his sick secret. It's in the middle of like this snowy area. Like, what sick secret could you be hiding as a teenager, you know? If I had to guess what the secret is, look where they're at. They're in the middle of nowhere. What if they're about to find the body of the person that the teenager killed? They're about to find it. They're about to walk by it. That's gonna be my guess. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
911, what's the address of your emergency?
Ma'am, my dad's been shot. Help, somebody help me!
When a hunting trip takes a devastating turn, a teenage boy fights to keep his stepfather alive. But as the investigation unfolds, what first appears to be a tragic accident will quickly become a case built on suspicion, secrets, and revenge.
He had a look on his face. It was almost like he felt like he succeeded at part of his plan.
It almost seems like he gets excited talking about it, like he wants to talk about it.
Absolutely guaranteed this guy's a psychopath. He's a sick mother.
The following is based on official police records released to date, and the footage has never been seen before until now. On November 30th, 2023, dispatchers in Lenawee County, Michigan receive a desperate call for help.
911, what's the address of your emergency?
Hey, Dad, where are we? Dad.
Oh, wait. It doesn't sound like the teen is the stepson of the stepdad. Is this like another teen? Yeah, no, I'm confused because the person that's like calling, it sounds like the stepson. It could be a brother, maybe.
911, what's the address of your emergency?
Hey, Dad, where are we? Dad. Ma'am, my dad's been shot.
He's like shot?
Yeah.
How was he shot, sir?
I don't know.
You don't know?
It's my stepfather, and I can't let him die.
As the caller's location is showing somewhere in the woods, the dispatcher makes an educated guess as to what happened.
Okay, are you hunting? Is that how he was shot?
Yeah, my dad's been shot, Plainfield. He got shot in the back. I found the wound, but it didn't go all the way through.
Did you see this happen?
All I know is I heard a alarm boom. Ma'am, I have to call my mom.
The caller, 17-year-old Trenton Berry, is told to stay on the line while the dispatcher's colleague contacts his mother. She instructs Trenton to lay his...
Jesus, bro. Only 17 years old to witness that, to like, you heard what he said, right? There's a bullet wound in the back of his dad's head. Sounds fake. That could be a possibility. He could be lying. He could be making this phone call to appear innocent, but he's actually the one who killed him. That's always a possibility in these cases, but yeah.
She instructs Trenton to lay his stepfather flat on his back and keep pressure on the wound until first responders can get to them.
Dad, stay with me. Dad.
Okay. Yep, keep talking to him, okay?
Dad, stay with me, please. My mom on her way, ma'am?
Yep, your mom's on her way.
Should I fire my gun to let them know where I'm at?
Nope, don't fire your gun because your mom's going to be there to drive them back to you, okay?
They're coming, Dad. Dad, they're on their way. Please squeeze my hand. Dad, squeeze my hand.
Bro, this would be so disturbing if he is the killer and he's talking to his dad as he's dying. Like, the dad, he's still alive, right? But he's fading. And his last experience on Earth is his son that just murdered him acting innocent on the phone, acting like he's trying to help you after he's the one who just shot you.
Squeeze my hand.
Is he talking to you at all?
No, but he's still breathing.
He's still breathing? Okay.
I hear the siren.
You hear the siren?
Come on.
Did they see you?
Right, now.
Did they see you?
No, help.
Keep yelling for them. I want them to hear you.
Help. I need some help over here. Help, somebody help me.
A deputy arrives where medics have unloaded an off-road vehicle, preparing to navigate the snow-covered terrain and reach the victim. At the same time, Trenton's mother, Jennifer, is trying to find their exact location using Life 360.
I have my kid in my...
They're both out this way?
I like 360. One of them came out here.
Sounds like the victim's to the east of everybody. About 400 yards.
100.
To the north.
All right.
Thank you.
Clear.
Great.
Oh, there they are. There they are.
Good choice.
There they are.
Clear down to...
I cannot move. Please, Dad. Please, tell me on the phone. Wait till my mom gets here. My mom on her way? Officer, can I use your phone to call my mom?
Sure.
In the back. In the back. Yes, please. Start cutting this stuff off.
Immediately I'm sussed out because who else was out here, you know? No, dude. Yeah, he would have 100% told the police on the phone that somebody was there and shot his dad and then they ran away. But at no point in the call, he never really made a reference to that. He was just like, my dad's been shot in the back. My dad's been shot in the back. And that's it. That's really, really sus. If it wasn't you, you would for sure already be saying who did it. He's acting, bro. He's acting. He's capping.
In the back. In the back. Yes, please. Start cutting this stuff off, please.
His stepfather, 41-year-old Kurt Stubbins, appears lifeless and gray, with his eyes wide open and staring blankly.
Where's his firearm?
Right here.
Both firearms right here. Here's the shotgun. That one's my dad. Mine's 50.
Though Trenton hesitates to let go of the wound, he finally releases pressure, and blood begins pouring from his stepfather's back.
Where was he at? Where
I don't
located?
know,
Where the shot was?
And he was like shot in the back.
You guys were here?
Yeah.
So he's walking back from his hot spot?
We were coming around here because, we were going to go back to the truck.
And he dropped right here?
Yeah.
While paramedics load Kurt onto the off-road vehicle for transport to an ambulance, the detective on scene tries to get clearer answers from Trenton as to what exactly happened.
Why are you right here? If your vehicle's there, where are you guys circling?
Because the owner of this property,
Yep.
we go to church with him.
Yep.
And he's had people that's this, he shoots deer.
Okay.
My dad, he don't want him, my dad's never shot at anybody. I've never shot at anybody a day in my life.
Yep.
You guys were facing?
Yes, we were facing this way, and I just heard boom. So, my dad dropped right there. So I unloaded my gun, dropped it, took off my coat, and dropped it.
Where's your mag?
My mag is right there. Right there.
I'm just gonna check it.
Yep, I can only hold 3 rounds in that mag.
Did you have one in the chamber as well prior to?
There should only be 2 in that mag.
So you did fire one.
No, I didn't.
Oh, dude, immediately this cop right here is picking apart his story. Immediately. Did you guys catch that? Look.
There should only be 2 in that mag.
So you did fire one.
No, I didn't. There was one in the
This guy's already suspicious of this kid. You can see it in his face.
chamber. I unchambered it,
Did that one
and
go in
it
the snow?
flew over here somewhere.
Okay.
It flew in this direction.
And that's a live round. It's not a.
Yes, it is live. It is live.
Okay.
It is live.
With what little information he has, the detective draws a conclusion that doesn't sit right with Trenton.
Now listen to me. I'm a detective.
Yes, I
This
know.
is very important. Sounds like it was an accident, correct?
I did not shoot my father.
Yep. And I'm asking you. It sounds like an accident. Or you guys didn't get into a fight with anybody,
No,
correct?
no,
You're running.
no. Me and my
You're running. Yep. No, not you guys fighting, but you guys didn't fight with a neighbor or anything like that.
No, I just heard boom and like.
Now we're going to be able to tell the distance. That's one of the things we do. Okay. If it's a complete accident, it's a complete accident. No problem there whatsoever. But we have a bunch of people looking for other people. What is going to occur is we're going to be able to look at his back and tell how far the shot came from.
why would
If you guys are, no, I'm not even saying you did. I didn't say you did.
He's overly defensive, bro. He's overly defensive at the idea of already being accused of what he actually did. Like, why would I shoot my father? Why would I shoot him? Like, bro.
If you guys are, no, I'm not even saying you did. I didn't say you did. I'm just saying if you're walking along and you simply tripped and your gun went off, that's fine. Okay, it's an accident. They're going to work on him regardless of what happens. Okay, you understand that?
Okay, there was this one guy way up over there, not on this property, but on the other side. His name is Josh. I don't know his last name.
Okay.
But him and my dad and some other guy named Trevor have had, stuff in the past.
The idea that someone may have had a reason to harm Kurt is something the detective will have to consider later. But for now, Trenton makes one thing clear. He doesn't agree with what they're implying.
Never in a million years I'm shooting my stepfather.
Nobody's saying you shot your stepfather.
I know, but it
We have to check all avenues, right?
kind of sounded like that he did though.
He keeps bringing it up, bro. Like a big red flag. Like nobody's even questioning him anymore. Like the subject's gone and he's still like, I would never shoot my dad. I would never shoot him.
We have to check all avenues, right?
kind of sounded like that he did though.
Well, we don't know.
Yeah,
We show up to a scene. We don't know what happened, right? We have to investigate and determine what went down.
You're
Okay.
mistaken, I know. My stepsister, that is her only parent. Her mom died when she was 2.
Okay.
So that man has to survive.
As Kurt's life hangs in the balance, Trenton considers how his mom, Jennifer, will react.
She's gonna blame me for it.
Why would she blame you for it?
Yeah, she would.
Carol's here.
I already know she would. I love that man to death.
And why do you think your mom would blame you?
Because she's like that.
I mean, I don't know. What does that mean? She's like that.
Because, when I get mad,
Oh, so he's already anticipating that the mom is already suspicious of him. Maybe the son has already displayed violent behavior towards his dad, and the mom, he knows that the mom knows maybe the stepson has beef with the stepdad. So in order to preemptively combat what the mom might say, what he thinks the mom's gonna say about him, he's like, oh, she's probably just gonna blame me. She's like that, women, right?
when I get mad, I have really bad anger issues. Okay. And, I get mad and, I'll go and say, I'll kill somebody, not meaning it. And that's it. I mean, I'm so glad that I can remember this because I didn't take my meds this morning.
Okay.
And when I don't...
What do you take meds for?
I have really bad anxiety, an eating disorder, and something else. I can't remember the third one right now.
After realizing Trenton's hands are still soaked in his stepfather's blood, the deputy helps rinse them clean with a bottle of water. All Trenton can do now is wait.
Please, please, Lord. Why are they still here?
This is such terrible acting, bro. So like he's fake crying right here, praying to God and shit, and then the tears instantly vanish. He just completely stopped crying and started talking normal. If you were actually crying, your voice would remain shaky and stuff, you know?
Please, Lord. Why are they still here?
Dude, it's just, oh my God, I can't believe this happened. Hey, why the fuck are they still here?
Who?
The ambulance.
There's multiple ambulances that showed up, so.
Oh, I didn't know that. Question, what time is it? Because I do have a doctor's appointment.
10:20. We'll make a phone call for you, letting them know you're not going to make it. What's it for?
It's easier to show.
I'll be honest with you.
No,
I was gonna say I still don't know what
I've
it is.
actually had 9-week constructive foot surgeries, and I haven't seen my doctor in almost a year.
Okay. You have your cell phone on you?
It's over there.
Okay.
I see a phone in your back pocket there.
Oh, is it? Oh, well, thank you, Deputy. I mean,
Do you have his phone number in here?
no, I don't, Detective. I'm, like I told Deputy Petty here.
Yep.
If you guys have anything else to ask, you can have my mother present, please.
Absolutely.
Sorry to have you guys come out here on such a beautiful day.
Yep.
Oh my God. He does not buy anything that this kid is saying, bro. I'm fucking dead. Because that was a weird thing to say. He's like, I'm so sorry to have you guys out here on such a beautiful day. This kid apparently just lost his father due to somebody random killing him, right? The fact that he would call it a beautiful day, that doesn't make sense. Nobody who actually genuinely lost their father would call this a beautiful day.
Sorry to have you guys come out here on such a beautiful day.
They decide to take Trenton to his mother, Jennifer, who is still waiting at the main road. The detective first speaks with her alone, as she already knows the ambulance carrying Kurt never left for the hospital. His injuries were far too severe, and the fight to save him was over before it could even begin.
Are you the wife or his mother? Or is he your boyfriend?
That's my boy.
That's your son. I got that. Who is he to you?
That's my fiance.
Oh, your fiance. Okay. I believe, this is what I believe so far. We're going to find out, okay? But I believe he accidentally shot him. Okay, he said he hasn't shot, but I believe so based on everything we've seen, okay? Let me tell him real quick.
Yeah, see, there you go. This investigator, he's just telling it straight up how it is, and he's still being nice about it. He thinks the son shot the dad, right? But he's still trying to be somewhat optimistic to the mom, to not make the mom too scared. So he's saying that he believes the son accidentally shot the dad.
But I believe so based on everything we've seen, okay? Let me tell him real quick, then I'll call him and have him talk to you, and you can hug him, do it, and you can do whatever, okay? Okay, you have any questions for me right now?
No.
The detective now faces the difficult task of informing Trenton.
We're gonna talk to your mom. I just found out, okay? Trent, your stepfather did pass away, okay? All right, no, just stay here. I get it. Sorry. Ma'am?
This happens every time.
Yes.
You guys always kill people. You guys always do this.
What? Wait, what is he saying? You guys always do. Wait, what? You guys always kill people. What the I'm so confused. Who's
You guys always do this.
Who's he blaming?
They provided the first aid to him, the medical, when they got here, okay? I walked up to him as soon as I got here, and it looked like he was probably passed, but we always work on him, okay? Your mom's right here, Trent.
I don't believe it. Mama.
Get up,
Mama. No. No. Oh, no, Mama.
The detective gives them some space as he provides his colleague with an update.
Said he had 3 rounds. It's not going to be the case. Kid is freaking out right now. I just to tell him he's dead, but... Oh, that's all right. Yeah, that's why he's underground, yeah.
They comprehend?
Yeah. Okay. But he's slow. He's 17, but he has not graduated. He's slow. Yeah, that's...
He's a dumb fuck. He's a dipshit.
He's 17, but he has not graduated. He's slow.
Okay. I know, very, very dramatic.
Thank you.
You bet. We're not done yet. We'll be here working with you and help you through this, okay?
I can't.
No, you'll make. We do this, unfortunately, quite a bit, okay? We'll get you to talk to some people and help you through. Your mom is here for you.
No, I need that man.
Yeah.
But I need that man. I can't carry on the family business without him.
What is your business?
I'm on in landscaping. I can't do it without him.
Yep, your stepdad runs the landscape?
Yeah, I can't do it without him.
Well, you're going to need to help your mom at this point.
I need to get a job now.
Okay. Well, let's get through this first, okay, Trent?
I'm so sorry, bro. I can't take his crying seriously. I'm trying to keep a serious face, but it's just like he's trying so hard to sell this shit. Imagine the cops calling you sped. Nah, Chatter.
I'm on in landscaping. I can't do it without him.
Yep, your stepdad runs a landscape.
Yeah, I can't do it without him.
Well, you're going to need to help your mom at this point.
I need to get a job now.
Okay. Well, let's get through this first, okay, Trent?
Unfortunately, delivering the devastating news doesn't end with Trenton, as Kurt's 16-year-old daughter has just arrived, followed closely by Trenton's sister.
Sounds like your father, I'm sorry, was accidentally shot, and he actually did pass away, okay? So...
Fuck, bro.
There was a hunting accident today.
Oh, wait. Are these the biological daughters? No, wait. Restart. Hold
Then
on.
with Trenton, as Kurt's 16-year-old daughter has just arrived, followed closely by Trenton's sister.
Shot, and he actually did pass away, okay? So...
Because they look a lot closer to
A
him.
hunting accident today.
They sound like they're closer to him, yeah.
That's my sister.
Your sister? Is Kurt your dad?
Yeah, he's my stepdad.
Okay, come on here. It sounds like there was a hunting accident today, and Kurt passed away, okay?
I mean, I would do the same thing. I'm crumbling to my legs, bro. I mean, that's my dad, bro. I fucking love my dad.
The detective gives the family some time to grieve and heads to the ambulance to examine Kurt's body. According to police records, Kurt sustained a single gunshot wound to the left of his spine, slightly lower than center mass. There's no exit wound, meaning the bullet is likely still inside the body. And if the detective's theory is correct, it should match Trenton's gun. But this presents a problem when all 3 rounds Trenton said he loaded are fully accounted for.
So we have a little issue. We do have 3 live rounds, and that's what the magazine takes. So that doesn't mean you can't put the mag in and throw a bullet in, or put a bullet in and put the mag in. So I'm going to go interview him on that real quick, but it sounded like, no, you just had the 3 in the mag. So whatever. Yeah, that's an issue. Because we need bullet. We need another. Needs to be 4.
Though the detective's leading theory is that the shooting was accidental, authorities begin searching for evidence that could prove whether or not someone else was in the woods. In the meantime, the detective meets with Trenton, Jennifer, and Trenton's biological father, Eric, at a local fire station. The following interrogation has been analyzed by a retired detective who is also a licensed polygraph examiner, as well as a former hostage negotiation commander and instructor.
You did great and everything. Literally, you do need to be proud of him. Literally, I haven't seen adults do medical like he did. The director, he would not let, which is perfect. Don't let.
I was stolen corn stalks.
Building rapport is especially important right from the start.
Just in case you guys weren't paying attention, this is the biological dad of Trenton, this kid.
Building rapport is especially important right from the start. When the detective tells the parents they should be proud and that Trenton did a good job, he's helping build trust. This reassures them and makes Trenton feel supported. It's an effective approach, because when someone feels supported rather than judged, they're more likely to keep talking and be honest.
Man, he is not helping the slow allegations, bro.
He's helping build trust. This reassures them and makes Trenton feel supported. It's an
Like, what is he doing with his fucking hands? Picking his nose and shit? He's like, yeah, they're proud of me. They're proud of me. Like, what the?
Because when someone feels supported rather than judged, they're more likely to keep talking and be honest.
So we got 3 live rounds. That's good. Okay. So but no, I'm not saying that 100%. We keep an open mind. Okay. We are keeping an open mind. That's what we do.
I think he would have said I accidentally shot my dad.
I really do. I really do
think he would have.
Yeah. So that man today.
There's a clear disconnect as Trenton refers to his stepfather as, quote, that man. He doesn't seem upset and continues to deny the bullet came from his gun. If it did, a shell casing should be somewhere at the scene, and authorities begin searching for it with the help of metal detectors and ammunition-sniffing canines.
I will attend the autopsy, at which point we certainly should obtain the slug. I actually felt Kurt in his chest. It's got bruising, in the front, so in, and it's right basically here. So we have a lot of evidence that we will be able to determine what happened. So again, we flew the drone. It's going to show tire tracks. It's going to show footprints.
Oh, he's getting nervous. He's getting nervous.
Several fields away.
Though the detective has said many times that he believes this was an accident, Jennifer makes it clear that her son would have no reason to shoot Kurt intentionally.
There was no quarrels, no beefs, so I mean...
That I have a little bit of... when I'm on scene, my dispatch calls me and says, hey, I got some information. We're going to look at that, and I'm going to get to that. August of last year, 2022, you and him got into an argument, is what's reported. And I'll look at it. If it's wrong, it's wrong, but I just want to...
I was upset.
Did you call the police?
Yeah, I was upset.
Yeah.
I showed up. I was there.
Okay.
According to police records, officers were called to their home in August of 2022 after Trenton allegedly punched Jennifer in the stomach during an argument. Trenton claimed Kurt had repeatedly struck him in the face, though officers noted he appeared to have no visible injuries. After speaking with officers, Trenton admitted what he did was wrong and said he needed mental help. Jennifer shared at the time that Trenton had not taken his medication.
Interesting. So yeah, he does have a history of being violent towards his own family members. He punched his own mom in the stomach, bro. What the fuck?
I forgot to tell you, detective, I do have PTSD.
From what? Oh, the foot, yeah.
Yeah.
You showed me his foot. That looks
And I'm
pretty rough.
surprised that I can shoot a firearm with PTSD, because not too many people can do that.
Jennifer would later explain that Trenton once cut his foot after jumping into a lake. The injury became infected, leading to a partial loss of feeling. Setting aside the past for now, the detective returns to the facts at hand.
Nobody else, footprint-wise, was in that instant field right there. There's 3 fields, kind of close. Nobody else. There's no other tracks. When I show up, it's us creating tracks. So I'm confident.
I'm afraid of.
But I'm confident nobody's within 400 yards of where this occurred. One thing that does look like maybe it was an accident close by is because of that, what we call burning, or the gray black around, it's on orange on the jacket.
That's close. You would think. That's super close to Charlie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try and understand the logic. So if you shoot somebody super close range, the bullet doesn't get a chance to cool down even a little bit, because once again, if you're super close, it doesn't get to pass through wind. It just goes from the gun into the body super fast. So it remains super hot. If you did shoot from super far, if it was true what the son said, that somebody shot from like super far away, the bullet would have passed through the cold air. You can see it's snowy, so you can tell it's cold outside. It would have passed through some cold wind for a little bit before entering the dad's body. There wouldn't have been a burn. There wouldn't have been charring on the hoodie.
Would you testify that's consistent with 8 yards? If I need you to.
That's close. There's the burnings on it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's super close.
Trenton is very scared and stressed at this point, and he's squeezing his fingers and hands so hard that they're turning white. He's trying to stay calm, but his body language is giving him away. With the evidence not lining up with his version of events, the detective offers him the chance to correct his story.
Yeah, he's
This
cooked,
is what I
bro.
want to do. I just wanted to give you the opportunity that, hey, I'm a man and a son of a... I accidentally did something. That's that. Because I have to give a recommendation. This is all said.
I can't remember.
Okay. Why do you think that is? Any idea?
Because when I usually don't take my meds, my mind screws with me.
That's another reason.
My mind screws with me.
If you don't remember that, and if that's what it was, you didn't have your meds today, then that's that. If you now think, son of a, that is what happened, we'll deal with it. You're not going with us today.
But I want you to speak the truth.
I probably could have tripped.
Okay.
Oh my god. I maybe could have tripped and accidentally squeezed the trigger and, shot my dad specifically right in the back.
I probably could have tripped.
Okay. And then did it go off at that point?
She did just.
Speak the truth. Don't say nothing that's
I
not
can't remember if I did or not, but I think I did trip.
Okay. All right.
Is that what you're sticking to?
Yeah.
You're not saying nothing else.
I think I did trip.
Okay.
Trenton's mother appears sad, but it's easy to see that for whatever reason, she doesn't believe his story.
Yeah, the fact that she's subconsciously nodding like that, she's nodding no, and she's leaning away from the sun. That's important body language to observe. She's now leaning away from the sun.
Mother appears sad, but it's easy to see that for whatever reason, she doesn't believe his story.
Well, then I'll ask you, did you shoot him on purpose?
No, I didn't.
But Trenton's admission is only the beginning, and the detective's work is far from over. Meanwhile, a friend of Kurt's has just arrived at the fire station, and a deputy heads out to speak with him.
You are Dave.
I was new about 30 years. We're hunting together. Okay. We've been having a lot of issues with guys to the neighboring property. And I think they need to be questioned.
What I can tell you at this point, it appears that this was an accident. Okay. I know you've got some concerns with bordering neighbors and stuff.
Oh my God.
I don't want to say that 100% that nobody else is involved, but this appears from the evidence that we have collected that this was an accident.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
It's drunk.
He's okay. He's okay.
Damn.
Oh, this poor kid.
This poor guy. You can tell this is a good, innocent man because, he doesn't even suspect that it would be the son that would do something like this to his own dad. Even right here, he's saying he hopes he's okay. He hopes Trenton is okay. I mean, little does he know it was Trenton who killed him. Damn, so Kurt must have been a really good guy. The fact that so many people are mourning him, this guy, he's saying that he was a new friend, like a new good buddy of Kurt. He's crying like this hard, bro. Yeah, Kurt must have been a really good guy.
Oh, this poor kid.
Am I a bad person?
No, I told you, I kind of would like to see you on the fire department because you did so good out there.
The detective gives Jennifer a tissue, but offers none to Trent, as he is still not crying.
Am I a bad person? Yes, you are.
Everything you did after the accident, and even that accident, to be able to pull that off after an accident, to be as good as you did. The words you were saying, you know, love you and stuff like that, all everything was great. But first of all, 911.
What did Brent say?
He loved him.
Wanting to see for himself exactly how the accident unfolded, the detective asked Trenton to demonstrate how he was walking while holding the firearm.
You know what? I think you go stand up and just demonstrate. Why don't you stand up if you want?
It was a freak accident. And I was walking and I tripped. I'm like,
How was it done when you were carrying it before you tripped? How did it happen?
like this.
And where was Kurt?
In front of me. 8 to 10 yards away. And I didn't mean to do it.
What he demonstrated at first wouldn't even make sense. Look.
I was walking and I tripped. I'm like,
Yeah, see, like this, what he's showing right here, that's the front of the gun. Like if he tripped and the front of the gun's going towards the floor, that wouldn't make sense. That wouldn't make sense because he shot above. The dad was in front of him, so.
How was it done when you were carrying it before you tripped? How did it happen?
like this.
And where was Kurt?
In front of me. 8 to 10 yards away.
That's
It's a freak accident.
I believe.
Everybody's gonna hate me now.
We totally understand that. Nobody's gonna hate you.
Yeah, the whole family out there's gonna disagree with me and everything.
The detective could have pressed Trenton further by asking him why his family wouldn't believe him. But as for right now, his story is logical.
Look at the fucking dad. The dad's staring at him like, what the fuck? Like, bro, my kid really just killed that man. Like, nobody is buying it.
It's assumed that he avoided admitting the gun discharged because he was afraid. The normal instinct for a lot of people, especially a teenager, is to lie the first time the event is told, as they're scared of getting in trouble.
Sorry, Mom. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to.
You know what? And he loved you and you loved him.
I didn't mean to.
Following his apology, Jennifer gently touches Trenton's shoulder, but soon pulls away. The detective ends the interview with the family for now, and Trenton apologizes for the earlier deception.
I'm sorry, I didn't tell you guys the truth story.
Hey, the important thing is we sat down and it all came out, okay?
But there are many questions that still demand answers.
There is one last thing, though, that I want to be like, you've been a man here. Did you eject that shell and throw it? Did you put it in your pocket? What'd you do with this one?
Exactly where it was.
Oh, okay. Where was it?
He said it landed by the bag, wherever the bag was.
It like landed and like all I saw was just something fly. It's like in those bushes or bush somewhere.
Okay.
But after conducting multiple searches, the missing shell casing was nowhere to be found. After learning what happened to her brother, Kurt's sister contacted the detective with troubling allegations, claiming Jennifer withdrew money from Kurt's bank account while she was still at the crime scene. Eric and Jennifer later met with investigators to address the concern.
Someone told me that while you were on scene, you transferred it. It doesn't mean you did anything because it doesn't even make sense to you. I mean, it's not like you told Trent to go kill him and then Trent shot him. I don't believe that that's the case, but nonetheless.
This is the investigator that we saw at the beginning that wasn't buying any of that shit from the start. This is the guy with the sunglasses that was making faces and looking at his friends like, what the fuck?
I don't believe that that's the case, but nonetheless, on scene, you transferred money at Kurt's bank account to another account. That doesn't mean it's illegal. I'm just somebody's telling you.
Yes,
So
it is,
okay.
and I'm not afraid to tell you the truth.
Yeah,
I just want to know. I don't know. I didn't know what it was going to do for the kids and I, and pay our taxes.
I got no issue with that, but I mean, when people say something, I look at it. I
No,
don't
I'm
issue
not
with it's
gonna lie
legal.
about
No. So how much did you pop out and move?
$5,200. My taxes were almost $3,000.
It's not even $5,200. It's not worth. I mean, ain't really worth it. You know.
Jennifer believes Kurt may have had a $15,000 life insurance policy, but it was terminated earlier in the year for non-payment.
Nobody ran out, took that gun from his hand. You know, over this $15,000, you didn't take the gun, shoot Kurt, hand it back to Trent, and then take off. Your shoe impressions aren't out there. There's no little girl shoe impression. There's no shoe impressions when I get there except for, you know, Trent and Kurt's and the deer. No vehicle tracks right there, you know, so. It didn't happen. I'm just saying, I mean, what you're telling me and this stuff, it came out, it didn't happen.
While Jennifer firmly denies any involvement in Kurt's shooting, she also doubts that Trenton played a role, believing his admission to tripping may have been coerced.
He was pressured into saying that because when he's at home, like it'd be like, hey, did you do this? And it could be his little brother that broke something and he'd be like, I did it, I'll clean it up. And he will take the blame for something he doesn't do.
So him agreeing with me that he tripped and the gun going off, him agreeing to that, whatever, it's just whatever. We're going to match that with a gun to make sure that is what occurred.
If this happened the way it seems, there's no
sorry, Lord. No way. It was on purpose. He had no reason.
Jennifer and Eric add that this entire incident has been extremely traumatizing for Trenton.
Man, I'm going to tell you this. We were driving, and he heard an ambulance. And, dude, he grabbed his ears and just started wailing and just...
Anger will kick in because he said we killed him. He said the medical killed him. We killed him. He got pissed at us.
Yeah, the dad's kind of saying that as like a defense of him, but if anything, doesn't that tell you that your son would kind of be capable of killing somebody? Like if he's that impulsive, like if police sirens make him that triggered, like he starts like flipping out. I mean, I'm sorry, but that kind of does make your son impulsive and unpredictable, and yeah.
Anger will kick in because he said we killed him. He said the medical killed him. We killed him. He got pissed at us.
You guys always kill people. You guys always do this.
So those are concerns for me. Okay, when something like you said, whatever he trips off and he goes, we didn't kill him.
We know that.
I know, but nonetheless, so there's something, you know, again, that's what the doctors, where there's something going on with him that does certain things.
Oh wait, I think what the police officer was pointing out there was basically that, so you guys heard that the parents were saying like, oh, Trenton would be the kind of guy that would take the blame for things. Like if his little brother broke something, he would be like, oh, it was me. But this is completely different behavior. Trenton is now blaming people for what happened to his dad. Like when he fell down, he started going like, it's you guys always do this, you guys always kill people, blah blah blah. Everything about this is different from how he usually behaves.
With these rumors addressed, there's little the detective can do but wait for Kurt's autopsy results before deciding how to move forward. But the case becomes further complicated when a deputy receives concerning Snapchat messages from a social worker, revealing communication between Kurt's 16-year-old daughter and her close friend. In the messages, she writes, I think someone is after me. I know it sounds crazy. There's this guy I keep on seeing who's nearby in this vehicle, or maybe Trenton or even Jennifer. Something is wrong. The detective later spoke with her to address these concerns.
You literally think anyone's going to harm you? Are you afraid of anybody harming you right now?
It's not necessarily that I'm scared. I've always had my dad. He's been the only one that's been there since I was born that I still have. And I feel unsafe in life in general without him now. That's kind of what I was meaning to say.
But one message she sent was very clear regarding her fears. Kurt's daughter writes, I feel like I'm next. Trenton has almost shot him before hunting. He used to threaten to shoot us all and put a gun to my dad loads.
So the daughter, the 16-year-old daughter of Kurt, was already feeling unsafe because of Trenton. Yeah, Trenton's cooked as fuck.
So there was an incident a few years ago where Trenton and my dad were arguing. Trenton got mad. Jennifer wasn't there. I was sitting on the couch. Trenton walked out of his room with one of the guns, and it was loaded, and he was threatening to shoot everyone and everything because he was mad. And then my dad, he had to kind of like push him back and everything, and Trenton tried wrestling him, so my dad kind of had to restrain him a little bit. My dad just, I don't know, he told Trenton to put the gun down and everything, and he yelled at Trenton. He didn't like back down or anything. He just stood his ground right there, like he did not move. And he was telling Trenton, and he grabbed the gun out of Trenton's hand and everything, and he told him to go to his room.
Despite this incident, she makes one thing clear.
They've had some fights in the past, but Trenton also has disability too. And he has some anger issues, but it's really complicated. Like my dad, I know my dad loves him.
But there's something else she isn't telling the detective, and another message that has deeply disturbing implications will soon need to be addressed by the family. By January, Kurt's autopsy has been completed, and the detective contacts Trenton for a follow-up interview, as there are critical details to review. He arrives in the company of his parents, as well as his attorney.
We used 2 canines, state police canine dogs. We used metal detectors. We did not find it. Did you end up taking the spent one and just put it in your pocket?
No.
Okay, so where is that spent shell casing?
Should still be out there in that field.
Okay. It did match, the slug from that gun did match the one that I removed from his body. So it's confirmed that bullet came from the gun, your Savage 350 that you had. So when you walked, I had my DNR officers walk the exact path all the way around. 1, to make sure there's no other foot and shoe impressions, and 2, to make sure there's no vehicle impressions. But when they did it, they're like, literally, it is like one person walked. And by that, I mean, you're walking right in his footsteps the entire distance of approximately 600 yards.
And then he's walking right inside the steps the whole way.
Okay.
Yeah. And it looks like there's just one set of tracks, but there's double marks. So he is literally in every track.
Must be that cognitive thing, probably being a little, it's just something he's doing.
Kid.
Yeah.
They walk in the
Wow.
So From the beginning of them going out, the son knew what he was gonna do. So while his dad was walking in front of him in the snow, he was literally walking in his footsteps, like literally, like wherever the dad would step, he would step in the snow so that it would cover his footsteps, so that it would look like only one person was walking out there for at least a little bit, right? For a little bit. So maybe he was already trying to hide his own tracks already. Yeah.
And I'll just ask
The
you, is that
possibility.
something that you know cognitively or you purposely are thinking in your head when you walk? Is that something you do?
That's what he just told me to do.
Walk in his footsteps? Did he say why?
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Okay, see, I don't buy it anymore. I don't buy it. The fact that he's trying to like put it on his dad, like, oh, my dad told me to follow in his footsteps. Fuck that. I would have believed him more if he said, no, yeah, I just thought it was fun. I was just bored, so I was just doing that as like a little entertainment. I've never heard somebody ever be like, hey, stay behind me and then also make sure you step exactly where I'm stepping in the snow. Like, what? Who the fuck says that?
He just told me to do.
Walk in his footsteps? Did he say why? Or do you know why he would do that? Or you know why?
Makes less noise.
I'm an avid hunter big time, and it's not something I've ever done. Yeah.
Michigan hunter safety guidance states that a hunter walking behind another person should carry their firearm with the muzzle pointed away from them, something that Trenton demonstrated during his first interview. When he did, Trenton's right pointer finger twitched as if he was pulling the trigger of the rifle.
A trip and fall, in theory, the gun should go off. You know, trip and fall, it should go off here, so the bullet should be over here towards the road. And there's a degrees of missing. Not only did you not miss all this, the bad news is you hit dead nuts, which is straight, right to left, top to bottom. So the problem for us, concern is, it looks like, I don't know why, but it looks like you shot him, okay?
Not purposely.
Okay, all right.
What also leaves the detective
Not purposefully.
What also leaves the detective concerned is a comment Trenton made while they were waiting together at the scene.
You're sitting on the ground at one point, and you're rocking back and forth, crying, which is completely understandable, saying things like you can't die, and then you just instantly turn to me and go, oh, it's a beautiful day.
Sorry to have you guys come out here on such a beautiful day. Yep.
However, Trenton's lawyer is quick to intervene on this line of questioning.
I don't think you can predict what someone would do in that particular type of stressful situation. So we're not gonna talk about that.
Okay.
But the detective isn't finished, and there are more concerns to address.
You remember that incident where I think you said, I'm going to shoot, I was just looking through my report real quick, but I'm going to shoot this school? You wrote on the bathroom wall. You obviously remember that.
According to police records, in December of 2022, Trenton approached a school resource officer, saying he found something written on a bathroom stall. In pencil, it read, I'm going to shoot up the school. However,
it's so obvious at this point. He's now shown the desire, or at least the thought, of committing an act of violence with a firearm by writing literally, I'm going to shoot up the school. It's all but confirmed at this point that this motherfucker did it.
I'm going to shoot up the school. However, a special education teacher was quick to note the handwriting looked a lot like Trenton's. Kurt defended Trenton at the time, insisting his stepson would never carry out any acts of violence. But Trenton later admitted to writing it, explaining he did it because he was sick with a cold and tired. Investigators spoke with his school principal, who had insights to share.
Trenton, I think, just lives in a world of make-believe sometimes and wants to be the unsung hero in certain situations. With the bathroom incident, he was going to help solve this crime, and I'm going to be like getting the whatever badge afterwards. You know what I mean? So we have the facts. Things are lining up. Just say that this is what you've done.
But as Trenton is unwilling to discuss this incident further, the detective moves on to address something else that is deeply troubling, involving additional Snapchat messages his stepsister sent to her friend. They read, quote, he's forcibly touched me before and threatened to hurt my dad or me.
Uh-oh. What does that mean? Forcibly touched? Oh, God.
Anywhere to go that's safe. I want to run.
You guys think that's the secret that the son was hiding? Like he maybe SA'd the 16-year-old?
Appropriate thing may have happened between you two when Mom and Kurt weren't present at the home. She said this happened over the past couple of years. Okay, so, and she was just estimating. She said she could count about 10 times this past year of you in her presence.
Oh, hell no. Wait, what? She could count up to 10 times or like around 10 times of himself in her presence? Even just once, that would have been weird as fuck. The fact that he did this upwards of 10 times? What the hell?
She also said that, I believe you're going to Dad's house one day and you went to go give her a hug, and you had one arm around her like this, and then with your other hand, you reached up and grabbed her.
So this is it. This has to be the secret. Yeah, y'all were right. The secret was about him being a offender.
You reached up and grabbed her. Did that ever occur? No? No. In another instance, she said that you were all in the living room sitting on the couch watching a movie, and you kind of reached.
Somebody said pedo. I mean, technically no, because he's 17, right? No, I mean, that wouldn't make him a pedo, but that does make him a creep. Yeah, I mean, he's just disgusting, you know?
In another instance, she said that you were all in the living room sitting on the couch watching a movie, and you kind of reached through the cushion and up and grabbed her area. No?
Do you know why she would tell us? Why she'd make that? Does she hate you in other situations? Has she made up other stuff about you like that? Or what?
I mean, I think she'd be jealous because I was hanging with Kurt all the time. I want to face my accuser.
Oh my God, she wants to, oh my, dude, he's like so angry. He's like, I'm gonna face my accuser. What the, oh my God.
At this point, I hate it. I'm the accuser at this point, okay?
Look at this W-ass investigator protecting the girl. I hate to say this, but I'm the accuser at this point. Like, basically shielding her. Good, good.
The detective previously spoke with Jennifer and Eric in private regarding these allegations.
This is my first time hearing about any of it.
And she didn't say she told you. She said she did say she mentioned up to you once these allegations came up. She said she mentioned it to you.
According to Jennifer, she had no knowledge of any of these claims, and even explained she had cameras set up around the house that would have captured any inappropriate behavior.
I've never seen anything like that on Blink camera.
Gotcha.
And it was sent.
What is the cameras out?
The camera in the living room? Okay, try
No, the camera in the living room sat right in front of the TV whenever we would leave. It would capture the whole living room and even Trenton's bedroom door.
But the detective made it clear that he wasn't there to debate the truth of the allegations, and instead wanted them to consider the chilling possibility that what happened to Kurt was no accident.
My biggest concern is if nothing happens with Trenton, does he ever really learn anything? And then you guys, let's say he does something stupid in the future, gets married, not saying get married is stupid, but gets married and then harms his wife. And he gets that mindset where, oh, I can do this, where he beats his wife or shoots his wife. You just did your son no justice. Now he's actually in prison, you know.
Yep. I could see him doing community service.
Well, if he's wrong, he's wrong.
No.
And that's our son.
I could see her kid doing community
service. Right, but if he's wrong, I love my son. If he's wrong, he's wrong.
There we go. See, that's a good dad. That's a good ass dad right there. I love my son, but if he's wrong, he's wrong. That's the attitude that I would have in this situation if I found out like my daughter or son possibly did something super fucked up. If he did something wrong, you gotta punish him, bro. You gotta punish him. Otherwise, he's gonna cause more damage.
As the group interview continues, Trenton is given a stern warning.
It's gonna look good to make sure you keep yourself out of trouble, don't get in fights. I'm just saying, you know, if you got to punch your sister or punch your brother, if any of those things happen, I'm pretty convinced that they would say to lock you up. So I'm only telling you this because I told them before to aim you. I just don't like to see you get in trouble. So prove it to everybody, prove it to yourself, prove it to your parents, prove it to me that you're in control of yourself. You know, that's all I'm saying. So.
But just weeks later, a shocking turn of events would bring Trenton back into the spotlight and send the case spiraling toward a new wave of disturbing allegations. On January 28th, Trenton allegedly assaulted 23-year-old Brad, who is the son of Kurt's close friend Dave. In a later interview, Brad explained what happened, stating
Trenton assaulted this 23-year-old guy who was the son of the new fucking friend that the dad made, that Kurt made. Again, I just want to emphasize they were new friends at the time. They were new buddies. What happened so quickly to make Trenton assault the son?
Brad, who is the son of Kurt's close friend Dave. In a later interview, Brad explained what happened, stating the incident began after they decided to hang out together and play with RC cars.
He seemed fine. Everything all seemed fine. He just may have been a little bit more quiet. I don't know if that was because he was tired or if he was in his head thinking too much. When we're arriving to the RC place that my dad and I are a part of, just made the turn to go down the dirt road, and his younger sister calls him up. I lost your lizard. She couldn't find it for 15 minutes. They miraculously found it, but he still didn't calm down right away. He was still jittery, and he said he was like feeling like his heart rate was too fast. His heart was pumping too much. I said, dude, just calm down. Calm down. Let's plug in our RCs and go and play.
So he started flipping out, losing his shit because his sisters lost his lizard, but they found the lizard, but he still wasn't chilling out. Okay.
Calm down. Let's plug in our RCs and go and play.
According to Brad, someone he refers to as Santa Claus due to his appearance, gave Trenton a dab of marijuana to help calm him down, which seemed to have an adverse effect.
And then he started like mumbling, like he was talking to himself, or like, like the angel demon thing, like he was talking to two different, I don't know what. And then he turned to me and he's like, it's your fault. I go, what? He's like, I'm gonna kill you. And he started coming at me, like walking up on me menacingly with fist clenched.
Wait, dude, that behavior is literally what he showed at the crime scene. Remember when the cops delivered the news that his dad died? He was like, it's your guys' fault. You guys always do this. You guys always kill people. This is him. In this guy's story, he was blaming this guy for the thing that just happened with his lizard for no reason, because he wants somebody to blame to get mad at.
He's like, it's your fault. I go, what? He's like, I'm gonna kill you. He started coming at me, walking up on me menacingly with fist clenched. I said, dude, calm down. What's wrong? What's going on?
Brad says he wanted to take Trenton home and settled him down enough to get him into the passenger seat of his truck.
Seemed fine, and then in the passenger seat, he seemed to be talking to himself again, saying, no, I can't. Then he started demanding that I would stop the truck. I go, why? What's wrong? Are you okay? What's wrong? He goes, no, nothing coherent. In terms of a sentence, like just he tried to piece something together, something about his dad and his mom at first, and then he kind of just dropped it.
You say dad, we talking about Eric or?
I'm assuming Kurt.
Brad then decided to call Trenton's mother, Jennifer, and that's when things took a violent turn.
Are you on the phone with my mom? No! And he started wailing into me, grappled me with one arm, and was punching me on the left side. And I remember screaming and yelling to him, stop, stop, stop. Trent, stop. Please stop. Why? I know my phone was still on, and I dropped it. I said, Jennifer, he's trying to kill me. Please help. Call somebody. I couldn't get him off of me. There was no way I was going to be able to get him off of me at all. And I remember asking him, why? What's wrong? Why are you doing this? Stop. And the things that he was saying was, you took my father from me. You took my mother from me. And when I'm done with you, I'm going for your dad next.
Oh, hell no. Yeah, get this fucking idiot off the street, bro. I hate people like this. Like, you being mentally challenged doesn't like absolve you of responsibility. Fuck out of here. I hate people like that are just so impulsive. They get mad at everything. You're just more of a burden to society than anything else. Like, yeah, no, I hate people like that. You have to walk on eggshells around them, and then that even doesn't work. That doesn't even work. It doesn't matter how much you walk on eggshells. They're gonna get mad anyway.
Brad shares that in retrospect, he can think of one reason Trenton may have wanted to kill Kurt. He explains that Kurt invited him and his father Dave to join them hunting that day, and if Kurt told Trenton, it may have set him off.
Trent has always said that Kurt was the only person that has taught him anything. And I think by us coming into his life, he did not like that. Like, it was a jealousy, spite thing.
Has Trenton told you he shot him? That shot Kurt?
Not the I shot him directly sentence, no.
How do you say it?
He said, I had to do it. It's because of you and your dad, because you guys came into our lives. If it wasn't for you, I would still have my dad and I would still have my mother. And I want to say he said that if we were gone, it would be all fine.
According to Dave, who has been listening in on speakerphone, he's spoken with Jennifer several times since the shooting, and she is still convinced there was someone else in the woods that day.
You know, it's almost like she's afraid to admit, and she's a couple times has said, my son is not a monster. And I told her, I said, no, I know your son's not a monster. I said, but he has some demons that we got to find out what's going on.
Right. Okay.
She admitted herself that he's at his dad's because if he was to go off, she wouldn't be able to handle him.
While Brad's theory that Trenton was jealous offers a possible motive, the detective will soon learn he may have had more than one reason to pull the trigger. Following the incident with Brad, a warrant was issued for Trenton's arrest, and on February 12, 2024, they find him at his father's house.
You guys will be hearing from my lawyer.
They're here right now. Take a second. Yes, Jennifer.
You guys are supposed to call my parents.
Yes, they're here right now. Detective Greco, and they're here right now.
Because they didn't call the lawyer.
So the warrant, remember I told you not to get in any trouble?
He has disabilities, man.
Yeah, but remember I told him not to get in trouble? He beat the out of that kid, so that created some issues.
Yeah, but see, there's no charges being pressed.
Oh, wait, what happened? He assaulted another kid?
Remember I told you not to get in any trouble?
He has disabilities, man.
Yeah, but remember I told him not to get in trouble? He beat the out of that kid, so that created some issues.
Yeah, but see, there's no charges being pressed.
Regardless, he beat the out of somebody and told you guys not to get in any trouble.
Eric gathers his son's medication and gives him a hug goodbye, along with a warning.
You gotta stay calm. Okay.
He stays calm and goes to the juvenile or to the adults.
Right, I know.
So
He just has disabilities.
I know. I'm trying to explain that. You know, I've got kids too, and I'm
I trust you.
And I'm much rather go to the juvenile than the county jail. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
You're gonna be okay.
Yep, I know.
I love you.
I love you too, Pops. And hey, how'd you guys know where I was? Stalking me?
Because there's nobody hiding.
Right. Are you?
It's the only other way that they know.
No. Are you hiding something?
No.
Right then, shut your mouth.
The only other way that they know.
Shut your mouth.
Trenton is transported to the Maurice Spear campus, a youth detention facility. After final hugs from his parents, he's left in the hands of the staff, who are told what comes next for Trenton.
I just know at the campus, they know that things go a little different, but now he's actually being charged with them all. So, and that person, first of all, the kid doesn't know it's open murder. He thought it was careless use, which was what we thought originally, careless use of a firearm causing death. We got new information, so we changed it a little bit, and it's now open murder, and he's being charged as an adult. Both of those are gonna put him over the edge.
Good. He's gonna be charged as an adult.
The mom can't handle him. They told us when he finds out he's gonna nut out. So anyhow, here you go. Have a good day. We're out of here.
Following his arraignment the next day, Trenton is charged as an adult on 1 count of open murder, among other charges, and is given a staggering bond of $10,005,000. He's later transferred to the Lenawee County Jail, where one thing quickly becomes clear. Inmates cannot be trusted with dark secrets. According to one of them, Trenton began butting heads with an inmate named Ed, leading to a chilling confession.
He ran his mouth to his inmates, and now his inmates are gonna snitch on him because Trenton couldn't keep his mouth shut. All right, let's see the inmate snitch.
He says, I'm gonna kill him, dude. I'm gonna kill him. Like referring to Ed, because he pisses him off all the time, And I said to him, like, hey, you should be careful with saying like that. You remember you are in here for a murder case, and that's not gonna help you someday. Like saying all that. And he said, it doesn't matter anyways. Everybody knows that I didn't kill my stepdad on accident. And I said, what? What are you talking about? Why do you say stuff like that, Is that true? And he said, yeah, something about not wearing his shoes, his shoes that he was supposed to wear that day, so that he would have a reason why he fell, or why he made it look like he fell. And, then he could say that the gun went off.
No, so he didn't even just, because I've seen this happen before where like people will yap too much in jail about what they did, but this is just straight up self-snitching. He just gave away the whole plot. Damn it, I didn't wear my special shoes that day that, it would have made sense for me to have tripped in them, and it would have helped my story, so now everybody knows that I didn't kill my dad on accident. God damn it, like he literally, that is some comedic ass movie shit.
And I'm like, whoa. I said, what were you even pissed off at him about? And he said, well, he kept saying stuff about my stepsister. He said that there was some incident that happened with his stepsister and, him, something inappropriate.
He wasn't the only one to come forward, as another inmate met with investigators to share more of Trenton's revelation.
That was the secret. Yeah. Well, he literally snitched on himself 100%. He came clean about all of it to these inmates. So the dad was talking to him about what the sister had said. So it was like borderline incestuous assault. The son was the stepsister. Yeah.
As another inmate met with investigators to share more of Trenton's revelations.
First thing his words were, I'm here for a murder and it wasn't an accident. And I was like, well, how did all that go down? And he pretty much said there was some issues going on with his sister, which he tried to sleep with her in this. And Trenton tried to sleep with his stepsister, which was only 12 at the time. And his stepdad found out. His stepdad called him out on it in front of everyone in the house, and he got extremely upset about that and felt like his stepfather had betrayed him or something.
Dude, it's even worse than I thought. So when she was 12, he was trying to sleep with her.
Trenton tried to sleep with his stepsister, which was only 12 at the time. And his stepdad found out. His stepdad called him out on it in front of everyone in the house, and he got extremely upset about that and felt like his stepfather had betrayed him or something.
He adds that Trenton admitted he was angry and convinced his stepfather to go on the hunting trip.
He said once they got out there, he let him get in front of him quite a bit, and then he took the stance on one knee and raised the rifle, and he said he shot.
Stills taken from trail cameras show Kurt in the moments leading up to his murder. They would be the last known images ever captured of Kurt alive. Another inmate who knew Kurt personally and was familiar with Trenton before they shared space in the county jail also came forward to share Trenton's alleged confessions.
He said, I'm a real good shot. When I shot Kurt, I did it from one knee, from the hip. And then he said, I shot through a hole this big. Trenton Berry is a scary man. Right. Based on what I've listened to, yes, according to what you said. I'm a freaking hardened criminal, dude, and I wouldn't trust that guy around my dog.
Dude, whoa. Imagine how troubled you have to be for a criminal like this to say what he said. He said, I'm a freaking hardened criminal, and I wouldn't trust that kid with my dog. That is insane.
According to the inmate, Trenton learned that his stepsister was planning to testify against him at his trial, and Trenton made him a disturbing offer.
He said, you're getting out soon, My mom and dad, I can get money. My mom and dad, I'll pay you $5,000 if you kill that. The more I was around him, the more alarmed I was about how absolutely guaranteed this guy's a psychopath. Just the way, I've been in prison for 21 years. Okay, I've done a lot of time, and I've been in all high levels. I've done everything you can do in the penitentiary, bad, good, and whatever. I've been around many, many murderers. And he has a definite psychopathic feel to his personality, to his way he acts, to the way he gets angry. She's scared to death of him. And that she's thinking about changing her name because she's worried that he's going to get out and do something. He's also talking about...
Dude.
Was he? Yeah. That he was. Like he said he her several times, then he went a couple times, and he's back and forth on the amount of time. Because that was kind of disturbing too, because he's...
What? Trenton himself was saying that he was effing her repeatedly. Stepsister, by the way, stepsister. He's 1 year older than her. So at 12, so she was 12, he was 13. And let's say that this was going on for years. The fact that he was that young, not just wanting to, but actually doing it, like assault on a girl, if he's doing it that young, imagine what he's gonna do when he's older. I'm just getting fucking mad. I'm just getting so mad.
Said he her several times, then he went a couple times, and he's back and forth on the amount of time. Because that was kind of disturbing too, because he's, they're both young, 15, 16. Not just, but the way he talked about it was weird. Like, I think he was in some fantasy, like he wanted to her. Guys brag about girls in jail, and I get it, but not your sister or your stepsister. If he found out that Barry was trying to do that to him, that he would have walked over there and smacked the out of him and said, listen, dude, if you think that's going on in this house, you know what I mean? That's just Kurt. And I tell you right now, I got no problem taking a stand on any of this. I would tell you right what I told you today on the stand, because he's a sick mother.
In one Snapchat message, Trenton's stepsister pointed to troubling behavior he displayed at the fire station on the day of Kurt's death, writing, he was walking around laughing at the TV while everyone was crying. During Brad's interview, Dave shared something that happened after Kurt's death that left him deeply unsettled.
I have a memorial cross with a deer that I picked up in memory of Kurt. And Trent said to me, he said, you miss Kurt, don't you? And I said, yeah, dude. And he had a look on his face that kind of struck me weird. In his eyes, it kind of reminded me of, there's a picture of the Joker where he's kind of looking down and he's got a grin on his face and he's kind of like looking out of the top of his eyes, and it's just kind of like his eyes are just, they're like glowing. And he said that to me, looking at me, and it struck me odd. And it was almost like he felt like he succeeded at part of his plan. And when I seen that, I'm like, wow, I thought to myself, that's not Trent. Something's not right with Trent.
Literally behaving like a villain. You heard the man right there. He was like, he literally looked like the Joker. Bro literally hit some kind of like villain movie line, like, you miss him, don't you? And then he was like, yeah. And then Trenton was like, yeah, I bet you do. I bet you do. Yeah, like fucking like that.
He's got like that twisted look in his eyes. Sometimes he does this weird grin thing, and sometimes he doesn't. It almost seems like he gets excited talking about it, like he wants to talk about it.
Each of the inmates who came forward agreed to testify in court regarding Trenton's confessions. This seemed to upset him, however, as he was later captured on camera writing a letter to one of the inmates, stating, Ryan, you are a rat-ass. This would later lead prosecutors to consider adding a witness intimidation charge. Though his case was initially set to go to trial, Trenton Barry eventually accepted a plea agreement in November of 2025, pleading no contest to a reduced charge of second-degree murder, and all the remaining charges were dropped. He was sentenced to 12 to 50 years in prison and will be eligible for parole in February of 2036, at the age of 29.
Oh, I don't know about that. Wait, what does that even mean?
All the remaining charges were dropped. He was sentenced to 12 to 50 years in prison.
What does this mean? He was sentenced to 12 to 50 years in prison? So like it's not concrete? Like is it something that they're gonna decide as time goes? Like if he behaves good, like they might let him out at 12, they might let him out at 15, they might let him out at 20.
And will be eligible for parole in February of 2036.
Eligible for parole in February of 2036. It's something, like it's 10 years from now? I don't know. It's based off behavior? Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense, because that was like a really huge gap. So I guess if he cleans up his act, he can get out a little bit sooner. But bro, this kid is fucking weird, man. He murders his dad. It came out that he assaulted his stepsister all throughout growing up, right? But not only that, like if that wasn't bad enough, he was intimidating witnesses from testifying against him throughout the process. He was like, I want to face my accuser, because he knows who was accusing him. He knows who he assaulted, right? So for him to be like, I want to face her, he wanted to intimidate her. And then, as we saw here, he wrote this: Ryan, you are a rat ass bitch. Ryan is the inmate, one of the inmates that snitched on him. The fact that he wrote this again shows he was trying to intimidate people out of testifying against him, people that were speaking out against him, etc., etc. He's allergic to accountability. Bro should stay in prison his whole life. That's what I'm saying. I don't want this motherfucker on the streets. I don't think therapy or anything's gonna help this guy. I genuinely don't. I get he's young, but it's just like, what the nah, man. Because every time he did something wrong, he would find a way to twist it and to get mad at somebody else for it, like you betrayed me, or like you're a snitch and etc. Yeah, I don't know. I just really don't trust this dude, bro. I'm not super happy with this conclusion. I mean, yeah, he got locked up, but nobody is safe. I'm sure maybe him being a minor maybe led the court to deciding the way that they did. I don't know, man. And the fact that he made the sister feel like she had to change her identity. Did you guys catch that? The sister was like, dude, I feel so unsafe just living about my life that I want to change my name. She wanted to change her name. This guy's making people afraid to just live their lives at this young of an age. I don't know, man. Justice was served in a way, but man, yeah, rest in peace to Kurt. Prayers for the family, prayers for his friend. He was a really good guy, by the way. They really cared about Kurt. Thank you so much for watching, YouTube, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.